You know, if this pandemic has taught us anything, it's how adaptable we've all become. For months, change was really the only constant, right? Changes to our lives, our priorities, changes to work. In fact, we've seen countless companies move to hybrid or remote mode, which kept employees working, but many experts point out it didn't really address burnout or overwork. And now several companies are considering adapting once again.
We were in the middle of the pandemic. I was so afraid for myself, but also for the team, that we were just burning out really, really quickly. And I started thinking about ways to help with this.
There's a special experiment taking place right now in the UK to shave a day off the work week. It's been going on for months, now at its halfway point, and it's showing some promising results. More than 70 organizations and 3,300 employees signed up for this 6-month trial, one of the largest of its kind. It's run by a group called 4-Day Week Global in partnership with researchers at Cambridge, Oxford, even Boston College. In this experiment, employees get a paid day off every week. And workers at a majority of the companies surveyed say it's going well so far. All but 2 of the 41 responding companies say productivity either stayed the same or improved, and a majority said that they would be likely to keep the 4-day work week after the experiment ends later this year.
I think my mental health is honestly so much better. I feel like I'm a better friend on my 5th day, so I feel like I have more space to be there for my friends and be there for my family.
I am about to move everything.
The move already caught the attention of iconic Kansas City clothing company Charlie Hustle, which officially moved to a 4-day work week last month for all full-time staffers working in the company's headquarters. The goal? Make people more happy. So how's it working out? Please welcome Chase McAnulty, founder and CEO of Charlie Hustle. Thanks for coming in here.
Thanks for having me.
First off, how did you come to this decision? What made you say, okay, we're going to shave a day off the week here?
Well, you talk about happy. Our purpose really as a brand is to evoke happiness. How do we do that in the community? How do we do that with the customer? But also, how do we do that internally with our culture? And we call it the 3 C's there. But it wasn't supposed to be some PR stunt. It was just something that, you know, I bet we could use our time wiser and be happier humans, you know, when we come back into the office on Monday. And so we tested it out through the summer, and it's worked extremely well.
Mm-hmm. So how does this work? So usually a 5-day work week is 40 hours, right? So how does it work with you guys?
Well, we do still work 8-hour days, Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
And we just leave Friday open. If people have work to get done, they can go in and do it. The office is still open, but really it's about creating results instead of just work. And I think we've all been in this, you know, Americans have been in this mindset of 40-hour work weeks, and you know, why can't we change those things? And I think with COVID and everything that we've been through the past couple of years, I think it's important as a company, a business owner, to come in and make changes, not just talk about them, but make changes.
I want to key on something you just said, because yeah, there is kind of this American romanticism, right, of like working till you drop, working all the time till you pass out. Are you finding that work-life balance is more of a priority now for your workers? Pandemic or no? What are you seeing?
I think so. You know, I'm a new father. We just had our 2nd baby girl, and you know, personally, I wanted to spend more time with my family, and I knew others did as well. So it was just kind of a decision that, you know, we know that you're going to fit the amount of work into the time allotted. That was at least the mindset. And so, again, we tested it out, and it's worked really well, and we're going to keep going.
Were there any options that you tried out and didn't quite cut it?
Yeah, we were trying to figure out, you know, are we going to keep people at home, and or are we going to do, you know, a hybrid schedule? And that's hard when you have different technology and computers. You can't have people bringing that in and out of the office all the time. And so we just, you know, I was reading an article, I think in Forbes, and I knew there was a company in Iceland, or companies in Iceland, that had tried this out, and it just kind of got my attention. And I brought it to our COO. I think at first everybody's like, no.
You want to do what? Right, yeah.
But you know, we talked him into it, and I think even he has seen you know, more time with his family and coming back refreshed on Monday, and that's a big deal.
Have you noticed any differences in productivity or morale since you've been doing this? It's been about a month now.
I think, again, it's really about results over work, and morale's definitely higher. And this day and age, you're trying to retain employees. You're trying to attract new talent, and it wasn't really, that wasn't the strategy behind it. It really was mental health and re-energizing the team, and yeah, it's something that's worked, and it's beyond worked, you know. So
yeah, any thoughts of expanding this beyond the office, because we know you have other locations as well?
We're testing it out. It's hard. You know, we have a store on the plaza.
Yeah.
We're talking about opening up more stores, and that's challenging because you want to be open 24/7, just like you are online. And but we have a fulfillment center too, where they kind of get to choose: is it Monday or is it Friday? They have that flexibility, but so it's working out pretty well.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck with it. Chase McAnulty with Charlie Hustle. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.